There is one sector in your home, if accidentally activated, can cause never-ending problems, issues, challenges, conflicts, you name it. You gotta avoid this sector in 2020. Stay tuned. Before we start, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click on the bell icon to get notified whenever we release new videos. Also, follow me on Instagram at djoeyup if you want to ask me any questions. See, one of the ways to succeed in life is this, right? It's not just the opportunities and new things that come into your life. Really, if you just have less problems for 1 year, I think your life will be much more happier, don't you think so? Well, in Feng Shui, there is an area of the house that generally, there's only one area, okay? There's only one area of the house that really, if you accidentally activate it or you're in that area, it sort of stimulates and promotes negative issues because it's a negative energy. Listen, everything is vibrational, right? You know, our thoughts are vibrational, our energy in the body, they're all vibrational. And Feng Shui is an environmental vibrational energies, okay? While you can control the internal world, I'm a big fan of, controlling your inner happiness and all that. But if your external world is shit, right? You have circumstances are not favorable, events are against you, you fall sick all the time and people don't trust you, there's so many shit that's going on, and how do you want to do your work? How do you live your life, right? So there is one area that actually contains these negative energies. Now, of course, the negative energy has a high or low frequency, right? I mean, of course, not all houses are like that extreme. Some houses are a small problem, but then again, why want to be in an area that has problems? Okay, so I want to tell you where this sector is, and if you can, try to avoid this sector, or maybe you don't want to activate it at least, okay? And if you have no choice, let me repeat this, you might even need to watch this video a couple of times, right? Because sometimes people don't hear it the first time. I said, if you have no choice, then you resort to curing it or reducing the energy, but you're not a professional Feng Shui practitioner, therefore you don't know the right amount of elements or medication to use. A lot of practitioners need to be on site to recommend the correct dosage, okay? So I wouldn't suggest that you use cures. As you can see in most of our videos, I don't recommend using cures because it's like trying to say take medication, right? You can buy medication off the pharmacy, but you as the doctor, you know the right type of medication, the right type of dosage, right? So Feng Shui is the same thing. You don't want to just keep using remedies, and sometimes you have side effects and you don't want that, all right? Now here's the Feng Shui of 2020, and if you are first time seeing this chart, then you need to watch my prior videos on this because there's a part where I explain how you can superimpose this over the home, okay? And the link that you see on your screen right now is joeyup.com/2020. That will lead you to the page where all my previous videos are, and you can also download the Driver's Guide to give you more information about whatever we're talking about right now. And if you're watching this on YouTube right now, please subscribe to this channel because I actually have a lot more videos explaining every single sector. I'm going to release it periodically and you want to get notifications. So click on the bell button to get notified. All right. So the sector I'm talking about is the East sector. I call this the calamity sector. This is the negative sector for 2020. And so if you have the main door in this area of the home, or there's a major construction going on outside, or if your bedroom is here, then 2020 we can say it's not so smooth sailing. Okay, there could be challenges and problems and all that, particularly if you are born with the monkey in your destiny chart. Now, it's not just the year above. You might not need to be in the year of the monkey, the month of the monkey, which is somewhere in August. Okay, August is the monkey month. And if you're in the East sector, you might have a lot of problems as well, because month, as you know, in my 12 animal sign videos, I explain month represents career. And if the monkey is in your day, it's relationship issues, relationship calamity and problems. If it's in the hour, you might get frustration, emotional issues, or setbacks, or maybe sometimes small level of depression. Okay, not so happy because it's all energy, right? So I would say the best way to do is not to be in the East area. So if you're not in the area, you can't be affected by the negative energy. The other thing is this, okay, don't renovate the East area, particularly if you can, all right? Try to avoid earthworks because that sort of triggers the energy. Now the thing is this, with Feng Shui, you say, I don't really believe in this shit, right? Test it. But don't test the good stuff, test the bad stuff. Now, activate this and see what happens for you, all right? Maybe car accident, problems, you get hospitalized, etc., etc. If you don't try it, you probably don't know. Now, I don't recommend, if you already know Feng Shui and you have experienced it, then I don't recommend you testing it. But if you want to test out Feng Shui,
that's the right sector to test out, right? Since you don't believe in anyway, why not try it out? See what happens for you in a year, right? So anyway, can you reduce the energy? Okay, yes you can, right? You can, right? But I would recommend not doing it. But if you can, here's what you need to do. In the east sector, you need two elements. The elements need to be simultaneously in there, and it needs to be in the exact east, central east sector. Okay, that's metal and water. You can't put water alone without metal. Okay, you gotta be metal and water. The best thing you do is, because this, and it's gotta be still water and not moving water, all right? You can use metal alone, but the metal alone, there are other side effects. You still get some minor injuries and all that, not so great. But if you have non-moving water together with metal, these two elements at the right dosage, it can turn a negative energy into a positive energy. In fact, a negative star becomes a wealth star. So if you're not sure of this, I recommend that you study a bit of Feng Shui or call someone who knows about Feng Shui to give you some insights into the right dosage, because I don't know the size of your house. This is just a video, it's me talking and you listening. So the bigger the size of your house and the correct sector needs to be taken into consideration. The best thing to do, don't renovate or don't be in this area, you're fine, especially if monkey is one of your animal signs. The second sign they need to avoid, especially the 5 in the east sector, is the horse. Okay, horse in 2020 is a little bit, you know, not so smooth because it's clashing with the Grand Duke, and then you go and activate the 5 yellow, there'll be more issues for the year. Okay, so that's how you pacify the star. So please click on the share button for this video, share this with all your friends so that they understand which areas of the home to avoid activating. So that at least, if you can't increase the good, at least don't trigger the bad. If you don't have, if you have lesser problems for the year, it'll be a great year still. Don't you think so? All right, so take note of this, click on the share button, share with all your friends. And if you want more information, the link is joeyup.com/2020, and please click on the subscribe button and click on the bell button for notification. Thank you.